Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to this presentation session. I am Professor Sneha Kanade from Garden City University. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Professor Bholanath Datta, the entire MTC Global fraternity and CfP365 initiative for giving us an opportunity to present the work we have done. My topic of presentation today is going to be spirituality, and it's about an article named Breakfast with Spirituality. So, the article is meant for students to gain clarity over what spirituality is and how is it different from religion. So, since ages in our families, there are certain practices which have been embarked as religious practices, and we have been following it, and they assure us well-being as well. So, with the spread of education, actually, the spirituality term is gaining a lot of momentum. So, in this session, we would try to understand what is the difference between spirituality and religiousness. In India, it actually works very well because we are a secular country, and the confusion is reduced to a great extent if we follow spirituality. So, today we live in a country that is known as Youngistan, which is full of young people. They have very many influences. They have very many crucial choices to make in their life. They are at a juncture every now and then where they have to make choices, and because of overexposure to the data, to the information, the choices become very difficult for them. So here are few of the tips from spirituality which will make their life very easy. The entire article is in the form of question and answers so that it is easy to understand. It has been written from a student perspective. So the first question talks about what is soul connection and why is it so important. So here soul connection is more about understanding yourself. What are your strengths? Because the students these days, they go through a lot of peer pressure. They go to a lot of pressure from the parents to perform in their studies, extracurriculars, and so on. So soul connection is a term that we've described to understand the connection with self. Then another question talks about, will soul connection help me to bring academic and personal excellence also? So academic excellence, they excel in their studies, they excel in the extracurricular activities in the colleges, and personal excellence is excellence in relationships, relationship with peers, parents, and so on. So, yes, definitely. It gives an edge over others if you understand what spirituality is, if you understand the connection of your soul. Now, this is going to improve the relationships for sure. This is going to improve your performance in academics because you know your strengths better in this case. Then, everyone says that is it way too early to talk about spirituality because spirituality is business of oldies. Not really. Understanding oneself, one's strengths, trying to understand one's connection to the higher power can be done at any age. So there's no age restriction as such. Now, there is one very interesting question that students generally ask that is there any way I can go about it? Yes, there is a way how you can go about it. There are certain techniques how you can go about it. The first technique is be human, which is go ahead and help people. So that is very addictive also in nature if you help people. Because you have a feel good factor with it. So we would advise everybody to help people and make it a habit so that it again passes on as a habit to others. Then morning makes a lot of difference. So have some morning affirmations for yourself. Go ahead, speak to yourself in the morning. Tell yourself that you are the best. Then most important is gratitude. Have gratitude towards others. Have the habit of saying thank you for whatever others do to you, no matter how insignificant it is. So these are some of the 2-3 steps that students can practice. Then, a very important question is among COVID-19, how do we maintain good relationships when we are in a lockdown situation? So yes, there are certain ways of doing that as well. So stay in a positive frame of mind. Do not revisit the negative memories. You can visit some nice photographs of yours, which will give you a very positive vibe. Many a time students, they stay in hostel, they stay with their friends, so accept the companion the way they are. Don't unnecessarily start pinpointing at them and spoil your relation with them. We often hear about something called self love, so do exercise it, take care of yourself. Um, and and definitely you can be a part of social media, shine on social media with whatever you're doing. So that is very important. And what is life without our loved ones? So be connected to your family in these crucial times, which will help you to draw a lot of positive energy. And I think the most important one here is give a deaf ear to anything that doesn't serve you. Rather than retaliating, give it a deaf ear. Practice this. This actually helps. Well, definitely. We have just gone through a couple of basic steps how to practice spirituality. Spirituality is going to enhance your life, may it be personal, may it be professional, may it be student life, and of course, success is desired by everybody. And to end with, I would say, after all, who doesn't like people who have feet on the ground and their head on the shoulders? We all like down to earth people. So let's be one. Thank you all for this opportunity. And this is me, Professor Sneha Kanade. I will sign off from this presentation. Thank you very much.